The last couple of years have been very successful for Mazda, but now it's time for further expansion. The Japanese automaker has prepared a set of novelties for the next year, with models that have not just great commercial potential, but also potential to become legendary. The Mazda CEO releases 5 new models for 2026 and made me cry tears of joy. Let's take a look. Number 5. Mazda B2000. The pickup truck market has been crying out for something affordable, and Mazda is about to answer those prayers with the return of the legendary B2000 nameplate. In today's world where you can't find a decent pickup under $40,000, this little workhorse is going to start at just $18,000, a price that sounds almost impossible. But this isn't just about nostalgia. The new B2000 is being developed through Mazda's strategic partnership with Toyota, leveraging proven platform technology while allowing Mazda to focus on what they do best: distinctive styling and engaging driving dynamics. Rather than trying to compete with oversized monsters like the F-150, the B2000 is going back to basics with unibody construction that promises car-like handling with genuine truck capability. Under the hood, you're going to get Mazda's proven 2.5-liter Skyactiv G engine in naturally aspirated form, delivering around 187 horsepower with that signature Mazda throttle response that makes every drive feel engaging. For those wanting more punch, a turbocharged variant will pump out approximately 250 horsepower, putting it right at the top of the compact pickup segment for pure power. What's really going to set the B2000 apart is the design. While competitors like the Maverick and Santa Cruz play it safe with uninspiring styling, Mazda's Kodo design language is going to make this truck look like it costs twice as much. The front end will feature Mazda's distinctive shield grille with slim LED headlights, creating a sophisticated appearance that's worlds apart from the aggressive styling trends dominating the truck market. All-wheel drive will come standard across the entire lineup, something no competitor can match at this price point. With the B2000's expected arrival late next year, this could be the truck that finally gives working families an affordable option without sacrificing style or capability. Number 4. Next generation Mazda MX-5 Miata. The 5th generation MX-5 Miata is going to prove that lightweight, naturally aspirated sports cars aren't dead. They're just getting better. Mazda's leadership has made it crystal clear that the next Miata will continue the tradition of manual transmissions, natural aspiration, and obsessive weight reduction that has made this the world's best-selling sports car. The engineering target is ambitious: less than 1 ton in weight and under 4 meters in length. That's approximately 2,200 pounds and 157 inches, which would make the 5th generation Miata actually lighter than the current ND model, despite having to meet increasingly strict safety and emissions regulations. Power is going to come from Mazda's revolutionary new Skyactiv Z engine, a 2.5-liter naturally aspirated unit that uses Lambda 1 combustion technology. This means the engine will run at the perfect air-to-fuel ratio throughout the entire rev range, delivering smooth power delivery with exceptional efficiency while meeting the strictest emission standards, including California's LEV4 and Europe's Euro 7. What makes this even more exciting is Mazda's commitment to the manual transmission. While other manufacturers are abandoning stick shifts, Mazda believes manual control is essential for that Jinba-Itai connection between driver and machine. Chief Technical Officer Ryuichi Umeshida has stated that manual transmission gives the direct feeling that's key to the MX-5 package. The styling will evolve Mazda's Kodo design language with more dramatic proportions and sharper details, but the focus remains on creating an emotional connection rather than just visual drama. Design chief Masashi Nakayama has emphasized that the MX-5 should make the driver part of the silhouette like a motorcycle or bicycle. It's a vehicle designed for people to fall in love with. Number 3. Mazda Arata. The Mazda Arata represents the company's serious commitment to electrification, and it's going to be spectacular. Developed through Mazda's partnership with Chang'an Automotive in China, the Arata is essentially a CX-5 on steroids with all-electric power and jaw-dropping design. The Arata concept showcases Mazda's vision for electric vehicles, maintaining the emotional design language that makes Mazda special while embracing the sharp, futuristic lines that communicate advanced technology. This isn't going to be another bland electric crossover that looks like everything else on the road. Under the sleek bodywork, the Arata will share electric drivetrain technology with the EZIG 6 sedan that's already making waves in the Chinese market. While specific power figures haven't been confirmed, expect combined output that puts it firmly in premium territory with the instant torque delivery that makes electric vehicles so compelling for daily driving. What's really exciting is the global potential. While the Arata will launch first in China during the second half of 2025, Mazda is clearly developing this platform with worldwide expansion in mind. The production version might carry a different name, possibly EZ60 to align with Mazda's new electric naming convention. But the core mission remains the same, proving that electric vehicles can have soul. The Arata is going to feature the same attention to interior quality that makes current Mazdas feel more expensive than they are, with premium materials and thoughtful design throughout. This electric crossover will demonstrate that going green doesn't mean sacrificing the driving engagement and build quality that Mazda enthusiasts expect. Number 2. Next generation Mazda CX-5. The third-generation CX-5 is going to be a game-changer because Mazda has listened to their customers and decided to keep their most popular model alive rather than replacing it with the CX-50. Sales figures don't lie. Customers prefer the CX-5's more elegant proportions and engaging driving dynamics, so Mazda is doubling down with a comprehensive redesign. The new CX-5 will ride on an evolved version of the current platform with slight dimensional increases that promise more passenger and cargo space without losing the athletic character that makes this crossover special. Spy photos reveal a more upright nose with a wider grille and redesigned lighting elements following the design direction established by larger siblings like the CX-60. Under the hood, the Skyactiv G engines will be replaced by next-generation Skyactiv Z powertrains that use Lambda 1 combustion for optimal efficiency and performance. These new engines will offer both naturally aspirated and turbocharged variants with improved thermal efficiency across a wider RPM range. But here's what's really exciting. Hybrid powertrains are finally coming to the CX-5. Unlike the CX-50, which borrows Toyota's hybrid system, the new CX-5 will feature Mazda's own electrified setup integrated with the Skyactiv Z engine. Some sources suggest a fascinating approach where electric motors drive the wheels while the gasoline engine acts as a power generator, potentially delivering both exceptional efficiency and the engaging driving dynamics Mazda is famous for. The interior is going to receive a complete overhaul with design elements borrowed from newer siblings, but Mazda will maintain the elegant, uncluttered aesthetic that makes current CX-5 cabins feel more upscale than their price suggests. Build quality should remain exceptional since production will continue in Japan rather than being moved to lower-cost facilities. Perhaps most importantly, pricing will remain competitive with base models expected to start under $30,000 despite all the improvements. In a market where compact crossovers are getting increasingly expensive, the new CX-5 could become even more attractive to value-conscious buyers. Number 1. Mazda RX-9. The Mazda RX-9 is the automotive resurrection that enthusiasts have been praying for, the spiritual successor to the legendary RX-7 and RX-8 that's finally becoming reality. Built on the excitement generated by the iconic SP concept, the RX-9 will fuse Mazda's rotary engine heritage with modern electrification in the most ingenious way possible. Here's the brilliant part. The twin-rotor rotary engine won't be the primary drive source. Instead, it's going to act as a range extender in a plug-in hybrid setup, allowing the RX-9 to retain the spirit and sound of rotary power while meeting stringent modern emission standards. This is the solution that keeps the Vonkel engine alive in an increasingly regulated world. The styling will carry forward the sleek, emotional design language of the iconic SP with a long hood, flowing lines, and athletic proportions that scream performance. Expect a low-slung two-door coupe with near 50-50 weight distribution and rear-wheel drive dynamics that put the power where it belongs, at the rear wheels through single or dual electric motors. Combined output is expected to reach 350 to 400 horsepower, putting the RX-9 in direct competition with modern performance coupes like the Toyota Supra and Nissan Z. But this isn't just about straight-line speed, it's about delivering something deeply emotional in a segment that's becoming increasingly sterile. The cabin will be driver-focused with minimal interference from electronic nannies, possibly featuring a manual-like shift experience through software that maintains the connection between driver and machine. Mazda is developing this car as a love letter to driving enthusiasts, people who understand that the best cars aren't just about lap times but about creating an emotional bond. The RX-9 isn't just a sports car, it's a symbol of hope that passionate engineering and emotional design can still triumph over corporate bean counting. When it arrives, likely late next year, the RX-9 will prove that some automotive dreams are worth waiting for. But the further expansion on the market won't be an easy task, considering that rival companies are bringing important novelties as well. Check out this video about Subaru's CEO releasing 5 new models, which you can now see on the screen. Subaru is filling the gaps in its lineup with some pretty impressive designs that could increase its fan base significantly.